Hello guys and welcome to a video. Today again today we'll actually be doing something. We'll be doing a review slash class guide for the Alpha Omega, and in this video I'll be speaking both about how it works and how you should use it and general things. Now, Alpha Omega is a great class. It costs 2,000 ACs, or you can get it for 300 combat trophies at Babylon. That's the two ways to get it. So yeah, the first attack when it comes to that is double strike. It's called. It instantly attacks twice, dealing extra damage. So you deal about with an unstable sword like mine, 1.5 to 2k. 2k is with a really unstable sword. Now the number 3 is called Field Medic. Heals a friendly target for a large amount immediately, and up to 3 additional nearby targets for a small amount. Applies resistance. Radiance to the first target, healing for an additional amount over 16 seconds, and restoring some mana to the cast on the attack takes damage. So pretty much heals, and of course gives you the effect Radiance. But it heals you quite good. That was only 600. Let's try to see if we can get one of those good heals there. 600 again. And it also gives you a small heal over time, which will help you in some cases, but not a lot. Well, we seem to be unlucky. Normally it's actually coming quite a lot there. Good heal. Well, we're just going to keep continuing. I'll show you exactly what heal I mean. That's good by it. Oh well, it wasn't there neither. But let's just go and to the next attack. Now the next attack is pretty basic. It's called Maul. Strike and weaken an enemy by stunning them for 4 seconds. So you pretty much just stun the target for 4 seconds. It could be a monster, it could be a PvP player, and it's a guaranteed stun, as far as I know. Bunker Buster. 630 mana, 50 seconds cooldown, 1 hit guaranteed to crit. And it actually hits about my weapons currently, which is unstable, but not at a high rate like Prime Blade is. They are 88 to 206, and if I could take, let's say, the Prime Blade out, I would have a lot higher. So yeah, it hits averagely with me 3.3k maximum, or 3.5k actually, which is really great. It hits really, and it's guaranteed to hit one of those good crits. So yeah. Maul uses 30 mana and takes 10 seconds to cool down. Field Medic uses 30 mana and takes 6 seconds to cool down. And Double Strike uses 50 mana and 2 seconds to cool down. And all the attack as it has is actually physical, and this is of course physical / magical. Now, let's have a look at the normal passive. Now, the first passive is Blood Sapper, or Sapper. You deal 10% additional damage with physical weapons. Defense increased by 15, and it also does have a rank 10, which is actually called Nano Enhancer, and it actually increases your haste by 10%. Now, the Alpha Omega gains mana when they get struck by an enemy, or when they strike an enemy, and I would rather say already that it's not the best at the mana regeneration when it comes to the point. So be careful and do not use your attack too fast, because you will go down on mana. Also make sure you also always have mana for the Field Medic or stun or something. So yeah, let's go and try to Elemental. Let's try to go and kill the Elemental and see how it does well at soloing, and we'll do a PvP battle after this. And these videos will be averagely about 7-8 minutes long, I guess. And I would recommend Alpha Omega to a lot of people. It's a great class. Also, both for supporting your team, because it has this great heal and a great stun as well. You can see 3.4k. And the first attack with, I believe I had averagely around 2k when I'm using it. And you can see my mana regeneration, it's going up, but not really fast. Not fast enough. So you have to be a little bit careful when using, when using the class. Not to use too much mana, as it might get you in trouble at a later time. So we're just going to go slowly and use the last attack, 3k again. And maybe try to get the heal in now. And we get 2.2k heal, which is great. And regen a little bit of mana. Now, the combo I recommend using in PvP would actually be 4-5-2 or 5-4-2, as the 4 stuns and the 5 hits high, and the 2 does as well. I normally use 4 so he gets a stun, 5 so he gets a high hit, and 2 so he gets an also high hit. And then only use 3 whenever you need the heal. As it does heal quite high, 2k again. So yeah, that was a pretty fast and solid solo there. It's actually quite good soloing. But it does use his mana quite up fast, so you have to be a little bit careful. And if you are careful with the mana, there will be no problem at all. And it's a great PvP class. Now, if it's against Lycian, Artifact Hunter, classes like Chief of Hours and and so on. Blade Master, it won't be able to win most of the time. It will, of course, but it's harder than winning against something else. And of course, Mindbreaker as well. I tested a lot against Mindbreaker and everything. I use Mindbreaker against Alpha, and I win most likely on all people that uses Alpha, as it does heal a little bit, and it's a long range class. This is close range, so you have to be, as its physical gives the sense, you have to be close to your enemy to attack. To attack them, you can't run away and use the attack. It'll just say not in range, so you have to be just in front of them, back of them. Physical physical attacks does need to be close to them. So as you see, the class itself hits really good, and I would definitely say that there's um, nothing against this class that has the potential to get this highest crit, and so easy it's able to do. You just click on one button, which is 5, of course, and it'll do that 3.4k, which most likely you won't see a lot in other classes. Of course you will, but not eventually that easy. At the point you see 2.1k, and enhancements, I do full luck. I go just full luck. The class, the helm, the cape, and the sword. I actually just use full luck for most of my items. And swords, I would recommend using Spiral Carve or something like that. I'm just using Spiral Carve. I like it. I have no problem so far with it. So let's go and join some Doom Arena and try a PvP battle too. Maybe we can get against an artifact hunter, so I can show you what I mean. Because the artifact hunter does have the ability to deflect your attack against yourself, meaning that you that you will actually hit yourself with those high hits, and that's not good. So against the low level here, we should be able to maybe take him or her on. If we're not, maybe it's because she or he is using artifact hunter. I think it's it's Mister, so it's definitely a guy. Like, I don't think a girl would be called Mister. Right, it'd be called Mrs. Right there. And he actually dodges his stun. He's using Lucian, but he still wasn't fast enough. I was faster than him. He's lower level than me. He has lower health than me. So, of course, he didn't stand a chance against what the Alpha Mega speed as well has. It has great speeds. It's great at cooldown times as well. The cooldown times aren't too much. This is 2 seconds cooldown. This is, of course, 6 seconds only. And this is actually only 10. And this is 15. So, it has great cooldown times as well, and it doesn't use too much mana. But of course, if you remember to stick with your mana and make sure you have just a bit sometimes, so you're able to heal, you won't be in any trouble most likely. So yeah, keep in mind this is my first class guide, so I might be a little unused to it. So yeah, I'll try my best. I'll try my best for sure. Panadoc. Oh, that was the guy we met earlier. I think he is actually using Artifact Hunter. He's using Lichen, and now I can show you a pretty good example on what will probably most likely lose against classes like Lichen. But again, you can see here, I was faster and my stun did take over him, so I actually did win faster than him. Your stun is really great, and the stun thing is actually a thing that will help you in most PvP battles, and as well as the good critical hit you get there. But stun is probably the main thing that will ensure your win, as well as the good crit. And he actually challenges me again, and I'm declining this time, so I can round out this video. So overall, a rating I would give to the class, it's really great at both soloing, it's great at PvPing, but it's not good at farming. In that case, it's alright, but it doesn't hit multiple targets, and it is quite bad at mana regeneration, so you have to be careful not spending too much mana at a time. So be careful with the mana, and be careful to hold your health up at a alright rate, and then you're going to be fine. I would definitely recommend an unstable weapon against PvPers, and as well against bosses with this class. That's what I've been using most of the time, and I have so far had the best experience with as well. So this was my little review slash guide of this Alpha Omega, and it's my first video, so I hope you guys liked it. I will of course try and make some more class guides and class videos the best I can, and I would definitely recommend getting the class here if you've wondered if it's worth it or not. It definitely is worth it, I would say. So yeah, thank you for watching. See ya in the next video. This was the Alpha Omega class guide, or actually more likely a review. It's not directly a class guide. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I only have 20 seconds left to record, so yeah. I hope you will watch my next video, and remember, comment, rate, and subscribe. Dislike if you didn't like it, and tell me why in the comment section below. Feel free to PM me or to whisper me on the game, and I will make a video later of Dage's house review. So yeah, bye.